It's Tyler Owens.
We are professional tornado wranglers.
If you feel it,
Hey guys, Society Reviews here in my review of the film Twister. There's something about storm chasing that after almost 30 years still strikes great interest with American audiences. The thought of seeing a group of individuals risk their lives in an attempt to document one of the most dangerous natural phenomenons in the world has the wow factor to draw people in. For several years, the Discovery Channel had a hit show called Storm Chasers that documented the dangerous journey of storm chasers looking for bad weather patterns until the demise of half the members of the show led to an eventual cancellation. In 1996, Universal Pictures and Warner Brothers came together with a film entitled Twister, which was trying to give audiences a window into the scientific life of storm chasers in the United States. The film received a mixed reception from audiences, with many people pointing to the dated CGI effects of the 1990s, along with some scenes that defy the laws of gravity and physics. It's been nearly 30 years since the movie was released, and it's safe to say that technological advances will show a much better outing if these two film studios were to come together to release another Twister movie in modern times. Well, whether you ask for it or not, that's exactly what Universal and Warner did with the release of their latest film entitled Twisters. In this film, we begin with a young woman named Kate, played by Daisy Edgar Jones. Kate is a young college-age storm chaser who has a dream of using her technology to deploy and disrupt major tornadoes in an effort that can save thousands of lives. However, a major miscalculation in her data leads to her and three of her storm chaser friends being caught in an F5 tornado that claims the life of everyone except herself. 5 years later, after retreating to New York City, Kate is hit up by a friend who is working on a new project with a big-time investor who hopes to bring Kate into the fold, given her knack for pointing out major storms before they happen. The two retreat to Oklahoma for the start of tornado season as they run into a popular group of YouTubers led by Tyler Owens, played by Glenn Powell. Tyler is known as a tornado wrangler, and he and his crew are notorious for driving right into the heart of massive tornadoes and letting off fireworks inside as a show of victory against the storm for his subscribers. These two polar opposite entities come together with a similar game plan yet opposing reasons for wanting to control and capture the most deadly storms the Midwest has ever seen. The 2024 Twisters film in a lot of ways follows the same beat as the 1996 film, even though it's technically not a sequel or a reboot. The character of Kate is a young girl still dealing with the PTSD of surviving an F5 tornado that took the lives of all of her friends. Daisy Edgar Jones is a solid co-lead in the film, despite the fact you can tell the British actress struggles to maintain her southern accent in the film, which is either too strong for someone born in Oklahoma or not distinct enough. It's also safe to say that Hollywood has a new leading man in Glenn Powell, whose star has been on the rise over the last couple of years, as the industry is putting him in more roles and is now putting him in a position to lead films, such as the latest joint venture of Universal and Warner. Powell has charm and charisma, which helps him in the leading man category. The character of Tyler, along with his wild group of storm chasers, do a solid job of carrying the film's action portion of the movie, while Daisy's character tries to balance things out with the more dramatic storyline. The film works when it keeps the storyline simple. You have a girl seeking redemption based on her past failures, and you have a guy seeking validation by being a charismatic yet skilled oddity in his profession. Where the film tends to get itself into trouble is when it tries to insert an antagonist into the movie that doesn't need one. In the story, a rich southern millionaire is bankrolling the storm-chasing efforts of Kate's crew because he's trying to buy the land of people who just lost their homes after the storm. While the scheme is unethical, the film does a rather poor job of framing him as the villain, considering the context that the families have already lost everything with a lack of insurance to begin with. Not to mention the character doesn't stick around long enough for audiences to remember that he's a major part of the story to begin with. The film takes advantage of a lot of modern technological advances in the realm of storm chasing that were not available in the 1990s. The film opts for a bit more realism than the 1996 movie by showcasing the sheer destructive capabilities of even smaller tornadoes in Midwestern towns. The film showcases a $200 million production budget that serves up a lot more destruction and chaos than the previous movie. Twisters is a satisfactory summer blockbuster movie that will be enhanced by theater gimmicks such as 4DX and D-Box if you're looking for them. However, the film does have its share of flaws. The negatives did not outweigh the positives. Twisters is an exciting disaster film that does its job by satisfying summer movie audiences. I give this film a 3.5 out of 5.